In this video, we're going to tell you about this amazing credit card called the Bilt Mastercard, where you can pay your rent and earn points to travel for free.
Look, sit back and relax and stick around to the end. We're going to tell you about a feature called Rent Day, where the card doubles all the bonuses.
Now, let's jump into some of the benefits of this card. This card has no annual fee and it doesn't have any sign-up bonuses.
But in return, this is what Bilt does for you. It'll allow you to refer friends and family and earn 2,500 bonus points per person.
How many people, Marvin, can you refer to this card?
You can refer up to 450 people to this card. But look, for the first 5 people that you refer, they complete the application and get approved, you get an extra 10,000 bonus points. And you can refer up to 450 people total for a total of 2,025,000 points. That's a lot of points that can be put towards travel.
Wow, are you ready? We're going to Bora Bora.
Let's go.
Now let's talk about how you can use this card to pay your rent, Marvin.
Look, the major feature is that you're able to use your biggest expense that most of us have is paying rent, and you get points for it. To me, that's absolutely amazing. So first, if you have a $6,000 limit, let's just say you maxed out the card. This card acts as a debit card and a credit card.
Now, how does that actually work, Marvin?
You just connect the credit card to your bank account, and let's just say the card is maxed out, but you have the cash for your rent in your bank account. You just enable this feature, and then the card actually pays your rent and you get the points.
So in actuality, Marvin, are you saying if I have a $5,000 limit and I've spent $3,000 on my card already and my rent is just say $6,000, how does that work?
You use the balance that's on your card and you can use the cash that's in your bank account and still get the points.
So that won't take me over the limit or max out my credit card and drive my score down.
Exactly, but we suggest everybody pay off your card in full, because if you get caught where that balance goes over to the next month and you may try this again and you don't have the money, you're gonna pay a lot in interest.
Also, if your landlord doesn't happen to take credit cards, you can also get a check mailed right to your landlord.
And what I love about this feature, there are no expensive processing fees. Usually with Plastique or some of these other payment processors, they usually have a large payment processing, which adds to your rental fee.
Now keep in mind, when you're paying your rent, this card only gives you 1 times the points up to 100,000 points.
But that's still a lot of points. And you know, we always say, get credit for the money that you're spending every month.
All right, money magnets, let's jump right into the point system with this card. How many points can you get with every purchase? So you get 3 times the points on dining. And this card also gives you concierge service. So if you need to book dinner reservations, sort of like what the American Express card does for you, you can book your dinner reservations right through the concierge service and get 3 times the points.
And that happens all over the world with the World Mastercard Concierge.
So if you're a big time traveler, this card gives you 2 times the points on travel. And it also has a travel insurance connected to it, where you'll get $200 for up to 3 days if your flight was late up to 6 hours for mechanical issues and even weather. Also, this card covers trip cancellation and trip interruption. So you get up to $5,000 if your trip was canceled on a non-refundable ticket.
All right, also you get auto rental insurance, which means you don't have to use the rental insurance that the company offers. And you get Lyft credits for the month. And one of my favorites, no foreign transaction fees.
So some of the additional benefits that this card offers is 1 times the points for all other purchases. You also have cell phone protection. As long as you're paying your cell phone bill with this card, it gives you protection where if you have any damages to your cell phone, you happen to lose it or whatever the case may be, it will give you up to $800 coverage on your cell phone.
You also have purchase security. For anything you purchase within 90 days, whether it's damaged or stolen, you get up to $10,000 per claim.
Wow, Marvin, this card has a lot of great benefits. So just tell me a little bit, what do you think about this card and incorporating it into our lives?
Oh, I think this card is great. I mean, you could use it to pay rent. It's like an everyday card. It's a card I would think about getting and using every day.
And one of the wonderful things, Marvin, that I failed to mention about this card is that You can also transfer your points. So if you want to travel, they have a lot of the major airlines attached to this card, like American Airlines, Hawaiian Airline. You can transfer points and boom, there you go, you can travel.
Also, it has hotel points too, like IHG, Hyatt. Some of the major players are connected to this card. And this card is like close to American Express and Chase when it comes to the benefits that it offers.
I have to agree with you. Also, Marvin, this card is a co-brand of Wells Fargo. That makes it even better.
And you know, Wells Fargo is not one of my favorites, but I think they did a good job on this card. And I would suggest making sure you have a 680 credit score before you apply with this card.
This card is one that you most definitely want to have in your wallet.
And look, the main feature I wanted to talk about, and I'm glad you stuck around to hear this, is called Rent Day. So at the first of the month, every month, you can double these bonuses we just talked about. So instead of 3 times the points for dining, you get 6 times the points. You get 4 times the points for travel and 2 times the points on all other purchases. The only thing you don't get is double the points on rent. But when you look at that, I mean, if you plan your purchases right, you can earn a whole lot of points towards travel.
And let's not forget, Rent Day also not only give you those benefits, but it also adds other benefits to that day for you as well. So if you go inside your portal on your card, it may tell you, hey, today not only will you get 2 times the points on everything, you also may be able to transfer your points and get extra bonuses on a transfer as well.
Then you can use the Bilt portal also if you want to make purchases. Overall, I think this card is one that everyone should apply for, and especially millennials. If you're looking to purchase a house within the next year, this could help you out. And while you're waiting, guess what? It'll report your rent on your credit, and you get to use those points to actually travel.
And Marvin, let's not forget the most important piece when you're talking about purchasing a home. You can also use your points as a down payment towards your house.
Yes, you guys. This card is one of the best cards I've ever did a review on, and I think everybody should shoot towards having this card. And look, I need you guys to do one thing for me. Check out this next video. I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.